Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Shannon back with another first look video for the Nintendo Dads. Today I'm looking at Tales of Grace's F Remastered for the Switch. The game was originally released way back on the Wii. In Japan, didn't come overseas at that time. Was ported to PlayStation 3 and then had a worldwide release at that time. That's how I originally played the game. Next to Tales of Symphonia, way back from the GameCube days. This is probably my favorite Tales of games. I've played most, not all, but most of the games that have come out of Japan. And I do definitely enjoy the series. Tales of Symphonia kind of came out. There was a remaster of that. And you might be thinking, oh boy, I heard that was kind of a disaster. And honestly, it kind of was. Really bad frame rate issues, glitches. I had pretty bad loading times, a couple crashes. They have mostly fixed that game. It's certainly playable now. You can play it beginning to end, and it's perfectly serviceable. I'm hopeful that this is not the case though with Tales of Graces here. Everything I've heard is that this is a pretty good port. And I just kind of jumped into the very beginning of the game here. This is the first area, but I've gone through a couple of battles. Everything feels really smooth. You're in and out, very snappy. I appreciate that a lot. So we're going to kind of do a couple battles here. We're going to go recruit our first party member, our second really. You start off with these two brothers. At this point, they are kids. So tease the story a little bit. We're probably not going to do anything that is too long. I really don't want to spoil any major story beats. To me, that's some of the fun of this story. So let's jump into a couple. Oh, before I forget, there is also one big difference in this that I didn't realize was going to be the case. In this remake, you start off the game being able to go into the grade shop. If you're not familiar with Tales of games, throughout your playthrough you earn what's called grade, and then after beating the game, before you start a new game, kind of a new game plus kind of a thing, you go to the grade, what's called the grade shop, where you can spend that grade that you earned in your first playthrough to buy things like double experience or half experience. So it kind of makes the game either easier or harder, however you want to play it to your play style. But you can actually go in on your very first playthrough and you can buy anything and everything from it. They give you enough grade to buy out the shop, and then you can go into the system. System options, and go down to grade shop. And you can turn on and off things. So, trade experience for gold, double experience on and off, 5 times experience. I can turn on and off. Like I said, a half. So there's lots of different choices here. Mostly I have stuff that will make a game a little easier turned on right now, but you can do it however you want. All right. So that's kind of cool. I also know you can go. I'm not sure where it is. You can, somewhere in the options or something, you can turn off random encounters here. I guess they're not really random encounters. See, you get into battles really fast, very snappy, no loading time really. I am not going to pretend I'm an expert on Tales battle systems, especially this one. It's definitely something you learn throughout the game. It teaches you. There's tutorials. I'm no expert. You can watch videos of people who can just rack up these huge combos and everything else. It's different than some of the other Tales games battle systems, but it looks more or less the same, and it feels pretty similar. So let's do a couple more battles here. All right. All right. Trying to sidestep. That's what they wanted me to do. So. You learn skills by doing, by leveling up your titles that you can equip. Let's see here. This spring should refresh my HP. Oh, I missed a treasure chest there, didn't I? Alright. Save state. Alright. Yeah, so far everything feels really snappy. The game is quick. Saves quick. Everything loads quickly. I'm impressed. This is definitely... It feels a lot better so far than the Port of Symphonia. So we're going to go into a little cutscene here, get a little bit of the beginning of the game's story.
What's wrong? There's someone there. It looks like a girl.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing sleeping out here?
Oh.
I heard a voice.
You did?
I was asleep at one with this place. But then I heard your voice, and I woke up. Why was I awakened?
Well, you know it's dangerous to sleep out here. If you want to take a nap, maybe you should find a bed or something. Asbel! She's headed right for the cliff! Hey! You fall! What do you think you're doing?
Fall?
Yeah, fall. Splat. You know what that means, right?
No. What does it mean?
It means... well... That's a long way down. If you fell, you'd be in big trouble. See? You get it now? If you fell, you'd... Oh, never mind. Look, just stay away from the cliff. Understand? So, where do you think she's from? I've never seen her before. Hey, what's your name? Oh, right. That's rude. I should introduce myself first. I'm Asbel Lant. This is my little brother, Hubert. Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. So, tell us your name.
My name? What was it? What was my name?
Hey, don't tell me you forgot your own name. Well then, I know. How about this? Can you at least tell us where you're from?
Where I'm from?
Seriously? You don't remember that either? Asbel, I wonder if maybe she has amnesia or something. They say that people with amnesia have trouble remembering things. Amnesia, huh? Hey, so you really can't remember anything? Hubert? You may be right.
So what do we do now?
We bring her back to town.
What? Are you serious? Can we even do that?
Well, what else can we do? We can't just leave her here. And besides, maybe she'll remember something once we get back.
Oh, yeah. I suppose that makes sense.
Hey, why don't you come back with us? There's no point standing around here by yourself. Great. We'd better get going then. You like flowers? Here, take one for the road. It's just a flower, you know. You're weird. Well, never mind. Let's go.
All right. So we picked up our first new party member. I won't really spoil any more than that. Yeah, I mean the game just really is so quick. I'm very impressed with how snappy it is, which is good. You do unlock obviously more party members. It is a JRPG after all, as you go along. So, that's right, skits. We can watch a skit here a minute.
What were the two of you doing in the meadow, Asbel?
I'd heard flowers bloom there year-round, and I wanted to see them. I'm kind of an explorer like that.
That's what he likes telling everyone, but he only went there because Dad said not to.
What? No! This has nothing to do with my father.
And you actually can... let's save here. So yeah, so you just kind of explore these areas, continue to battle, you can grind if you want. The game wasn't very grind heavy though, from everything I remember. It's been a little while since I've played through, but
I think that's all of them.
all right. Yep. For anybody also that it might be worried about the fact that you're playing as kids, you don't play as kids forever, and I'll just leave it at that. We'll do one more battle here, I think, and then maybe end this. All right. Change targets. Yep. Right. Yeah. I love how fast it is. So much faster than Symphonia. That is definitely for sure. I know technically the game itself is a newer game, right? So maybe that makes sense. I've heard some people complain, I guess I don't know if it's across all systems or just the Switch version of the remaster. The battles are capped at 30 FPS along with the rest of the game. Although it still feels very smooth to me. I guess the original, at least on PlayStation, I don't know about the Wii, but on the PlayStation 3, the battles were 60 and the rest of the game was in 30. I'm not as sensitive to that as other people, and it certainly doesn't feel weird as far as going from battles in and out to the main map here. So I think this is definitely a really, really nice port, and if you are interested, it's definitely worth a purchase here. Okay, I should be a little more... Pay a little more attention to what I'm doing here. Alright. Alright, I think that's going to do that for the first look here. And thanks for watching. And for more first look content of games for Switch and upcoming Switch 2, keep it tuned to Nintendo Dads. We'll catch you all later. Bye now.